Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Attack! Welcome to Up Till Dawn. Alright, we have another week in the books. So I'm going to go over, like usual, where we are at the moment for upgrading the Citadel, stuff like that, little tiny clan info. One quick RuneScape news I will announce at the moment is they had updates with RuneSpan today. There's another typical event where you gather 1,000 resources a day that you can get a new outfit for. I'll click on it real fast for you. Agents of Fury. It's the usual. You gather 1,000 a day. If you want to buy to get more for the outfit, you can spend your money, I guess. But even if you only play for 10 out of the 13 days to get the outfit, it's not an issue. But if you want to, go ahead and buy the thing. Now with Runescape, if you notice at the moment, what do I have on? The Master Runecrafter robes. Now they've came out with a bunch of little updates. There's a guy who has a new store. He's walking right outside of the Runescape portal. You could just use your Wicked Teleport Hood to teleport to the top of the Wizard's Tower. Then you see the portals for Runespan, the guild, like usual. He's standing on the one side there. Spend your Runespan points on that. In my opinion, the only thing that's really worth it is this outfit. It gives you set bonuses. I think the Ethereal does also, but that's more geared towards Runespan. This is just straight up outside of Runespan, and I think it looks a lot cooler. So I'd probably wear this. The Ethereal, I believe, might give a higher bonus. I just think this looks way better. So if you don't have the Ethereal, I would definitely buy this for sure. They do have Unstable Essence. It's Protein Essence. It's stackable. You can do a whole bunch, but you don't get the items from it. Just like Protein, you have as much as you want. You can stay in there all day, but you don't get the actual items. That's what it is. There's like different teleports to the place now. But if you have a 99 or whatever, you can just take a normal portal, attune it to the Runespan, do it like usual, so I don't think you should buy those. Rune Altar teleports, I mean, if you have the points you want to, but they already have some stuff like that, so if you want, once again, do that. But outfit, I'll definitely check out. That didn't cost so much. I think it was maybe 4K for each piece. I have like hundreds of thousands left over from before like the Ethereal came out, so I could buy more sets if I wanted to for that. So anyway, let's get down to business. So, one quick clan announcement. I'll hop to the woodcutter for now, I guess. This weekend, Saturday, I will be making the page on Facebook momentarily and inviting everyone, but we will be having the 99 party. Now this will include everyone who got 99s for Double Experience Weekend, which is a lot of people. Now, if you've never been to one of them before, I'll explain. What we do is we just go up to the Citadel. We go to the dance floor, which is on the second floor of the keep. I'll walk there. I'll do it right now. If you don't know where the keep is, you just click on the map, teleport. You walk inside, second floor. You use the stairs. You go up. That's it, and it's up there. So I'll show you. What we do is everyone who has earned the 99, who's mentioned it, we're not mind readers, so if you don't mention that you got a 99, I think there's a post also on Facebook. You could write it down if no one sees you getting it, or even if on the day of, if we don't know, we'll add you to it. Everyone is welcome to the party. You don't have to get a 99. What we do is from clan donations, from our own money mostly, and things like that. I'll dance on the floor for a second. Here we go. This is where we drop it. We have items. We drop them on the floor here, and people pick them up. That's it. No entrance fee required. No this or that. You just have to be in the clan. Show up. Have a good time. And thanks for getting 99s. Alright, let's go to the actual plots now. So that's going to be a big one. We're going to have a lot of people listed. So if you can make it, show up. What's the other thing? If I am free this weekend, I don't know yet. I've been pretty busy on the weekends. I've been having a blast, but I'm just not sure at the moment. Probably the middle of the week or so I'll know. if I'm free, I will do another dungeoneering help for the noobs, as I call it, dungeoneering noobs. You don't have to be a noob to come, but I'm looking to do easy floors for people just helping out who hate dungeoneering. I'm not an expert, but I do have 120, so I at least know what I'm doing, and other people will be coming as well that have 120s. So join us. So, what have we been working on? We've been working on, for a long time now, Tier 6 for the Citadel. Now, if you don't know, that takes a ridiculous amount of resources compared to anything else. For example, if we want to have a brand new skilling plot, right? Let's say the rations. Two people by themselves can pay for it, and we'll have it. 2 people, 1 week. Now, RuneScape gets ridiculous, in my opinion, for how they scale things for upgrading the Citadel tier, which is everything. So let's just say it was 2 people for each one, right? Let's just say, 2, 4, I'll include charcoal, even though I shouldn't have to. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, I'll just say 20. So let's just say it's 40 people capping. It would pay for everything, right? Oh no, it's over 10 times that. Probably more than about 20 to 30 times that. And I'm not kidding. Let's highlight just wood right now, right? We've been making good progress. We're doing good. So for what we've part paid so far, and I'm going to explain from the very beginning like I do every week as if it's your first time watching. Now upkeep, when it says upkeep, for us, it says we need to get 2,570. We've done that, so awesome. So you have upkeep. Upkeep is 0. Think about being in the red as if you were a business. Till you hit upkeep, you're in the red. So let's say it's not, let's just say, right, a straight number. Let's say it was 2,000. Once we hit 2,000, we're at 0. Everything past that number goes towards paying off what we're trying to buy, which is upgrading the tier. Right? Okay. So what we have paid off so far for wood, we're doing good. It's going to take a lot longer, like always, of course, right? We've paid off, I'll just round it off, 30,000 wood. That's fantastic. I really appreciate it, 30,000. We need another, though, I'm just going to round it up, 36,000 wood, right? We've paid off 30, 36. I know it's not quite, let's just say that's halfway. That's just wood. That's just one of all the plots there. That can be it. So people ask me, do you need help? And then I sometimes type ... Now I'm not mad, but I've been doing, not just with this clan, but with another one, I've capped every single week for over 4 years now. It's probably getting close to 5 years. I've been in charge of the other Citadel, I've been in charge of this one. I've been doing this a long time, so for me, I've been saying the same thing for 5 years. You always need help. Even if everything is paid off, everything past that after, I don't remember if they've updated it, I believe it's 10% more of what is required for that skill plot gets carried over to next week. So if it's 20,000, you have 2,000, that's the little percentage that gets carried over. You always need help. But for upgrading a tier, to answer you very quickly and easily, hell yes, we need help. We need just, right, I'm just rounding it up, 36,000 itself for wood. At the moment, each person can do 2,000. So, 36,000, that's a lot of people, right? That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people just for one resource. Yes, we need help, please and thank you. Any bit you can do, whether it's a full cap, a half cap, 100 resources, it all helps. Please come up here. And I say this in a nice way, like each and every week. Please watch the video. A lot of people don't, which is fine. But they can't say that they, haven't been told. They just haven't, they've been told, they just didn't hear the message and listen to it. Which is up to them. I don't mind explaining to a point. I usually tell other people jump in because, like I said, I've just said it so long. You might not have heard it for that long, but for me, I have. And I'm just like, I was let someone else take this because I've been doing this forever, and I'm getting and we're getting like I'm gonna say this for the 50th time, you know, someone else knows my message by now, they got it covered. I'll answer any questions you ask me directly, not a problem. But I usually let other people sometimes try to take it. So, to answer the question once again, hell yes, we need help. Please and thank you. It's going to take us another couple months. Yes, I said months. To hit this. Let's go to Stone, right next door. Someone's up here capping too, which is awesome. Now for the mining plot, you do not need ore for upgrading. You say, oh, how can that be? You need bars, which require ore. So technically, yes, you do need ore. Yes, you also need charcoal, because you need charcoal and ore to make one bar. Wood does not make charcoal. Charcoal is a completely independent resource. You can start capping on charcoal without any wood, and it'll work out just fine, because like I said, it's independent. It does not affect it at all. So yeah. Now, if you don't know already, I control locking and opening the plots because I'm trying to control the flow of what goes into the resources without wasting things. So you need 2 types of bars, yes, but just so you know, let's just say we have 500 ore left over at the end of the week, and let's just say, I'll just call it even, 500 charcoal. That gets thrown out, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. It does not carry over to the next week. So I only keep open, once we hit upkeep, 1 type of ore, so you can make the 1 type of bar. Because then it funnels into one thing instead of 2 potential options. It's less waste, and it's been working out. I have it set up so things unlock and open when I do it, or any other key rank. But those are the only ones who do it, because I've came up before, and I wasn't mad, but I was like, what the hell happened? Someone unlocked the plots. Like I said, they just don't know. You know, it's not their fault. They just don't know. They just didn't check the numbers. You know, it's an honest mistake. They just didn't know, and they did like 1,000 cloth. And I'm like, we don't need 1,000 cloth. I understand you want crafting, but we just don't need it. It's essentially throwing it into the dumpster and being wasted. So that's why I'm like, all right, you know, I explain things to people, but let's just leave it at the people who do know what's going on, and we'll answer questions and help you out if you need to be directed there. So let's now swing by to something about the obelisk, I guess. The obelisk is not required for anything, but it's a wild card, so anything that we're short on goes towards, or that I set as the goal for the citadel. Here, I'll open up to show you what I'm talking about right now. The priority is what it goes towards first. I'll do it from here. So if you look at the resources, you click the little bar graph with the green arrow for that tab. You notice how the other things have like yellowish circles? That's what I set for upkeep goals. Blue is what I'm telling people, hey, let's try to do this. So metal bars is what I'm putting it towards. For that. So summoning Runescape, it's not us, only allows you to do 10% of the total cap. So at the moment, 10% out of 2,000 is 200. So you just click on this. I can't do it because it's already capped. And then little guys pop out, and that's what it goes towards, just in case you're wondering. So if you can, I would recommend please do that first, and then the rest of your cap on whatever you want. You don't have to. I'm just recommending it. Oh, the Dark Lord. That was for getting the Pref song. Oh, that's a cool song for fight. Go to the kiln. Like I said, charcoal. We always need charcoal. It is a pain to do because you have to do 4 for it to reset. So you don't have to do the outside. What I just do is I stand in the middle here, click. Then once it's full, it'll stop. I run here, click. Then run right next door, click, and then down to the bottom, click. It drops down, resets, and you do it again. If you have more than 1 people, it's fast. It's the fastest way to cap, actually, if you are on top of it. And I'm not kidding. If you are on top of it, also if you have another person, that'd be a big help too. You will cap first, and you'll win that prize. Just letting you know. If you want that first capping prize that I do each week. Little tips, little tips. I'm trying to help you out, earn money. Furnace. Big pain, like I said, you need charcoal and ore to make 1 bar, so it's, 2 resources to make 1. It's a pain. I'll read you the numbers right now just for that. Alright, so let's go down to the bars. So for metal bars, we have upkeep. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, so we've paid off 5,516. We still need another 38,000. Don't forget, that's not just that, because you need another 38,000 ore and 38,000 charcoal. So that's a lot of stuff, right? Now let's go to the normal bars, which we're not even working on. I shouldn't read the numbers, but I will anyway. You only need 860 for upkeep. We have that. Thank you. And we haven't done any extra for this week. And you need 32,740 more to pay that off. Cloth. We haven't done that much of. We've paid off 5,331, and we need another 48,112. So that's a lot. So like I said, guys, we need a lot of help. We are making good progress. For the amount of people that cap each week, we've been having more than usual. About 20-something people cap, which is actually a good percentage. For people who play, that is pretty good. I would say it's definitely gone up, so I do appreciate that. So if you have any more questions, please ask me. I will answer the question as soon as I can, or if I don't know the answer, because they have changed things since I've done it. I've been in clans since before Citadels existed, so a lot of things have changed over time, so I sometimes have to recheck my info to make sure I'm telling you the right thing. But once I do figure out the answer, I will let you know. I'm sure someone else might be able to help you too, but please ask me. I'm open to it. If I'm free, like I said, I'll answer it. And that's pretty much it. So please help if you can. Like usual, you have to have cap to use the avatar. We'll rank you up. You can take it out as much as you want throughout the week once you have cap. And enjoy the bonus. So thanks, guys. I do appreciate it. If you have any questions, please ask me. And until next time, I'll see you then. Peace out.